guys, welcome back to Girls Love to Chat. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is where I keep it real, keep it, no filters, just us. Today I just wanted to get in here. My makeup isn't done, my hair isn't done, but F it, right? And have a little conversation about mental health. I was talking with someone that I really love earlier, and as I was talking to them, because sometimes when we're in a good mindset, state of mind, we kind of forget the battles that we have fought. I asked her, I'm like, why do you feel like you kind of stopped, going to a gym or, into your health and fitness and everything you were into? Her answer was mental health. So I asked her exactly what did she mean by that. And she meant she just graduated college. Life is not flowers and everything people imagine. Sometimes, like when we're so young, we set ourselves really high expectations, which is a good thing. And then when we don't accomplish them, we kind of like just get ourselves down from this pedestal that we had ourselves in. And we're like not good enough suddenly for anything that we want to accomplish, the goals that we set for ourselves. So you're not the only one that goes through this. Like, I go through that, and I know the feeling of looking at your goals, at the list of things that you have to do, and not having a single one checked off of that box of the things that you want to accomplish. And it's a pretty sucky feeling, to be honest, not to feel fulfillment in any way. It sucks. I've been there. That's honestly real frustration. That's a mental battle, isn't it? To be dealing with all of that. It can make it really hard to just get out of bed and alone just to do one single thing for yourself. Like, how dare you go out there and do things for yourself when you can't even accomplish the rest of the things that you want to do, whether it was having X amount saved in your bank account by this time, or having this car, or being able to have graduated by this date, or how dare you not become a doctor and instead you chose criminal justice or psychology, and now you don't know what to do with your major. So now you're putting all this pressure on yourself. It's like, what if, or this is what I should have done, or what if I chose the wrong path? We all do it. I do it all the time. I sit there, I cry, I beat myself up for the things that I feel like I could have done so much better at. But there's days where I just wake up and I'm like super happy and joyful, and that's the real thing. Like, to be able to have those moments where you're just happy and you're blessed. One thing that I want to offer, and the main reason why I wanted to do this video, is to offer you a sense of relief, and to know you're not the only one battling with these things. You're not alone. It's okay. I promise you, a lot of people are dealing with things. Maybe some people are still living with their parents, and it's a very heavy feeling. A lot of the times, it takes really, and I know it's oh my God, I know, and you don't want to hear this, but it's really looking at the little habits that you're doing daily. And I say this, and I say this, and I say this because it's the truth. You don't have to start with things that cost you anything. You don't have to start with the workout. I'd be lying to you if I told you that the moment you go and you have a workout, life is going to get fixed. Life is not going to get fixed with the workout. Not especially with one. Life is going to show itself, and it's going to show you a path once you start to create and follow habits that will lead you towards the things that you want to do. Such as maybe you could start by something that costs you zero money, start cutting off sugar. And you know what's going to happen when you start cutting off sugar? Me personally, I think your energy levels are going to be higher. I think that your skin is going to look better. This is just a small example, because most of us, it's little things that most of us could do and to deal with. You know what's going to happen? Your skin is going to feel better. Your skin is going to thank you, and you're suddenly going to feel a sense of relief. And it's just one thing that you could add to the list of goals that you had, or the accomplishment. You know what? I don't eat sugar. Checked off. Cost $0. Didn't even take a workout. It's just starting off by what you did. Maybe another thing that you could do is every morning you're thankful, right? Every morning you show gratitude. Start your morning, get out from bed. Don't touch your phone. First thing you do is you show gratitude towards life. You show gratitude towards the things that are happening around you. You know, $0 checked off. Second thing on your list. Now you have 2 accomplishments. Cost $0. If the issue is like saving up money, I cannot tell you the amount of people that I know that literally complain about money and don't change these habits. Like, I personally caught up drinking. I cannot tell you how much the bill has went down for us now when we go out to eat with no drinks. We didn't do it because we wanted to save money. We did it because for health reasons. But it's saving up money, so it's a good thing too. I know this one's gonna hurt a lot of people, but it's the truth. If you feel like you want to save up more so that you can accomplish other things or put out investments, things that are going into your education, maybe you want to take a Bitcoin class or investing class, etc., whatever it is, or you've been a side hustle that you want to do that's going to add to your income, but you need more income to do this. That's usually people's problem. Well, I gave you a solution. Stop drinking, stop going out all the time. Like, do these things just for a short matter so that you can be able to do all of the other things. I know people that are heavy smokers, and every time for some reason that I talk to a lot of people, and I was one of them, I used to like spend like $300, almost $400 a week on weed. And imagine that. And then I'm like, okay, well, adding that plus like shopping, like food, right, rent, all of that is like, damn, like, and I'm like, well, I can't save up. But like, where is everything going? Well, look at your habits and look at where you are investing your money, really. And, you will see that everything just adds up and it makes sense. And this is why we kind of like put ourselves into like this mental state where it's just like, we're not accomplishing anything because we are kind of like creating self-chaos without realizing it. Because sometimes when we're not surrounded with the right people, and not everybody gets lucky that you have friends that, will have good habits. Not everybody. I got lucky with having a partner that came into my life and they had great habits, and we were able to like just develop those and together just be better and support one another. And they allowed me to like become this side of me that I knew was always there, because obviously like we all know we have a better version of ourselves. It's just some people don't allow for that better version to come out, and other people allow for that better version, or just not even allow it. Some people just like bring it out. And those are the people that you really want to have around you. Those people that appreciate the things that you do, that don't make you feel undervalued. So when you're doing everything else, you feel a sense of relief. You feel a sense of accomplishment, and you feel much better about the things that you're doing in life, or that you're doing for them. And you feel like, okay, you know what, like I'm doing this for my loved ones. They appreciate it. They show gratitude. I'm showing gratitude towards them. A big thing, I think, and the issue with this is admitting that mental health is not about pretending that life is perfect. It's actually the opposite, and it's about admitting when it's not. And then choosing one small thing today that will make tomorrow lighter. And this is just a step to follow every day. Pick something so small, like that, what I told you guys, maybe don't eat no more sugar today and start doing this. Eventually, this accumulation of steps will turn out to be a whole new life that you ambitioned for. If this is hitting for you guys right now, I just want you to know that you're not alone. We're all in different paths, but they're all just as rocky, I promise. Like, I've stumbled a few of those rocks, and I've gotten hurt, and I promise you'll manage to get up and just be stronger and keep going until the path is much more smoother. That's literally what it is about. Is picture a path under construction full of rocks. They just laid out the rock. God just laid out the road for you. Now you have to pave it down. That's literally what it is. And instead of adding more rocks and being okay with being on a rocky road, you start grinding, you start working hard until you pave it down. to like how you want it. Just remember, you are much more stronger than what you think you are. And for anyone who needs to hear this, it's okay to not have it all figured out. Have a nice day, guys.